Okay, so today's adventure brings us to Sahuaro, Sahuaro Ranch Park. And we are here in Glendale, and this place is gorgeous. So this place has been here since the 1800s. A gentleman by the name of, Henry? I think it was Henry Bartlett. He's got a lake named after him on the east side. And he came here with his brother from Chicago, and they bought up all of this land and they started farming, and they were really good at it. And so by like 1891, he was like the largest farmer in the West Valley. When I say largest, I don't mean he was rotund. I mean he controlled over 2,000 acres of farmland here in Glendale. And they had just lots of produce. They had date trees. And he built all these beautiful buildings, not for him because he never lived here. He built them for his family. He built them for the superintendents that took care of the property. And in the 1920s, this was finally sold to a gentleman who held it onto it until, I believe it was 1979. And at that point, the city of Glendale went through years of petitioning to get this property so that they could turn it into a beautiful park. There are peacocks roaming. If I take off running, that'll be why, because I don't normally get along with peacocks. I get along fine. It's them. It's not me. And so I may have to take off. But we're just going to hang out here until one decides it wants me. It's a beautiful day. It's like windy, overcast. We're waiting for the rain to start. But we're going to like wander around. There's an old adobe building here somewhere. So we're going to go check it out. Come on. Okay, so we are here at the main house. And I want to tell you there's a reason why we're here, okay? Because supposedly, this park is haunted. I know. Apparently, one of the, I guess it was the second superintendent, Mr. Adams, walks this area here behind me. And he is usually seen wearing all black. And there is a woman in white who wanders through the orchards. I don't know. Is that a prerequisite to be a ghost? Boys wear black, girls wear white. I don't know, maybe. But we're going to take a look, see if we see anything. If you see something behind me, just don't even bother telling me, okay? I don't want to know. Anyway, let's go see some more stuff. So here is the barn. I guess they do have a public restroom here, which is nice. This is a huge park. There's part of the rose garden over there, and this is the back side of the main house. This house has 13 bedrooms, 8 of which have bathrooms, which is very nice. So I guess this here would be the guest house, and then this is the main house. And again, he built this for friends and family to come and visit. He came out and he would stay for a little while, like maybe a month, and then he'd take off again and go on back to Chicago. Now his son was diagnosed with tuberculosis, and you know what they do, places back east and down south and up north. If you got tuberculosis, where do they tell you to go way back in the 1800s? They said, get thee to Arizona, because it's a, say it all together now, dry heat, right? We're going to go check out some more of these buildings. Now over here is part of the orchard, and there's more orchard up toward the front parking lot where the entrance is. And obviously this is it's a fruit orchard. And over here are olive trees, and I think we're going to head that way. That looks spooky down there. All right, well now we gotta go. So this is a creepy looking house. I don't know whose house this is, but it's beautiful. I love the brickwork. I love this porch. It is so beautiful. And then there's another building way over there, and I'm not sure what building that is either. But we're going to have to go and check that out. So far I haven't seen any apparitions. No shadow people. This would be such a great place for a wedding. I know that they do events and things here. I don't know what it runs, but man, this is gorgeous. This is absolutely beautiful, and a stormy day is a great day. I'm loving this weather. October is fantastic weather here in Arizona. We're going to cruise around to the other side, and there's a pump house, and then way off in the distance are some horse corrals. We've got some other pens for pigs. Now, way back when, in the 1890s, they did have pigs here. They had about 1,000 hogs, and they would raise them and then ship them off to parts unknown. Whoever needed pigs, or whoever wanted bacon for breakfast. And they're doing some irrigation here as well. So I don't know if you can see where these trees are. They flood everything. So everything just looks like a big pool. And then it stays that way for a couple days. Then it recedes. Very efficient. All right. Well, let's keep looking around. Okay, well, I don't know, those last pictures I got, I'm hoping that you could hear the wind and see it. We're getting like gale force winds, starting to get tinkled on just a little bit, expecting some more rain, which is awesome. But it is time to head for the barn because it's going to get dark and stormy. But this park is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I could stay here all day. There were people getting their pictures taken. There were maternity pictures being done. And this would be a fantastic place for a wedding. Oh my gosh. The peacocks, I was a little bit sad because they didn't have any tail feathers. But I get it. You know, if they did, there's so many people here. I can see those poor peacocks, like maybe being abused. People trying to pluck those tail feathers. Just because, you know, sometimes people are like that. But this is definitely a great place to come and hang out. It is so peaceful, so beautiful. They're open till like 10 o'clock at night. So if you want to see a ghost, maybe you can come back at 10 o'clock at night. I'm not in that big of a hurry to see one. So daytime is fine for me. Anyway, I'm glad that you came along with me. And now we're going to be heading off to another adventure. I hope you'll join me.